5-2, and the majority of these wins now, we've seen complete team wins. I mean, something that hasn't been around here in quite some time. I mean, collectively, where is this team right now?
I think defensively, right on track. Special teams is playing really good penalty-free football. Offensively, I think we were walking in September. We're jogging now in October. We're still leaving a lot of plays out on the field, but we're getting better and better. And hopefully, with some continuity, we can stay that way.
In yesterday's game, defensively, and this has been a couple of games, the Packers game as an example, where you just had to make a couple of adjustments defensively. Once that happened, the defense really took control of the game. How does that work in the first and second quarters, and Todd Bowles able to get a handle on this?
Yeah, I think the Raiders came out with a little up-tempo. And you always get their best 15 plays. Everybody scripts their first 15. And, the first 15, they won the last 2 weeks. But, the last 45, we've won. So I'll take that every time. But, I'd like to see us defensively get off to a little bit faster start, get off the field. But offensively, I didn't like to start the game with a 3 and out.
Yeah.
We missed a pass, and then we went 3 and out. But then we got things rolling pretty quick.
How big was the play at the end of the half? And not just it was a beautiful play, but knowing that they're going to come out with the football and you have a 2-score lead coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, it's huge. That 2-minute drive, we haven't been really, really good in 2 minute. That's the best one we've had this year. And again, to go up 2 scores before the half, knowing they're coming out with the ball, I thought that was the big turning point in the ball game.
Tom Brady, once again, when the game it got close, got to 4 points in that third quarter, into the early part of the fourth quarter. There's a calmness about him, and he doesn't talk about it much after the games. But what are the conversations like on the bench during those times?
They're really good. It's what are they doing? What do we want to do? What's our next plan of attack? We knew they were probably going to play that soft zone on 3rd and 13, and it was going to be tough to push it up the field. Just get it to Leonard, and Leonard did a great job of getting north right away and getting that 3rd and 13 probably was, to me, the second biggest play in the game.
Leonard Fournette, how does he look to you? And now you compare him with Ronald Jones, or not compare, but team him with Ronald Jones. That's turned into quite a little tandem here with Leonard being healthy.
Yeah, really good. I mean, we kept him out an extra week just to make sure he was healthy, and it really paid off. He resumed the nickel back spot, and then also his. When Rojo comes out, and Rojo played a heck of a ball game. I wish he would have caught that screen. That one screen pass would have been a big one, I think. But they're a heck of a 1-2 punch.
And Mike Edwards, I know yesterday you mentioned, let's get him on the field. The guy makes plays every time. And even Antoine Winfield, in the interception, he said, he was in position to make a play. All of a sudden, Edwards comes in, and the ball's right in his own hands after Edwards makes a big play. Yeah,
Mike made a great interception on the first one that got called back. Shaq was just barely offsides trying to jump and get that tackle. But, Mike tips the ball. Antoine catches it this week, and it was great to see him break the ice and get his first interception because he's done everything else you could possibly do for a young player.
And finally, Coach, what's kind of the timeline or the schedule for Antonio Brown when he comes into the building? How quickly can you get him acclimated and getting ready for when he can take the field for you guys?
Yeah, he can start practicing Wednesday, so he'll get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday this week before we take off for New York. So then next week, obviously, he'll be eligible to get. So he should get 2 good weeks of practice, and we'll get him up to speed as fast as we can.